Hello, everyone. Barry Moore at BBB Sharing. We're at the podcast studio of Ignite, sparked by BBB. It's a podcast studio, as you're going to hear from some of these brand new podcasters. We're going to talk about Nothing Bundt Cake. But first, they're going to tell you how well this studio is designed and built out, because they don't know this, but I did it. It's my vision. So obviously it's the best, right? Just like your locations are. But what we're going to talk to, each person is going to introduce themselves, tell them what you do for the company. They are an accredited company with the Better Business Bureau. They start with trust. Great employer. So if you're anywhere from here up to Nova, you want to look for an employer, you might want to give them a call. But the question of the day, everybody, is your name. You can do that. What do you do for the company? And what do you like about your product? And what is your favorite topping or flavor that you enjoy? And is it a cupcake? So we're going to start. We'll start right here. Let's go. Introduce yourself and take it from there.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you for inviting us. My name is Sadie. I'm the general manager of one of the locations here in Richmond, Virginia. We do have 9 locations right now in the Central Virginia. And then we are so proud to have our cakes in the community. And I will say that one of the best thing that we do is that we bake all our products fresh in our locations, and we frost it every day with our cream cheese buttercream. And we have around 11 to 12 different flavors, depending on the seasonals and the pop-up flavors that we have.
Hello, my name is Gina Brown, and I am one of the owners at Nothing Bundt Cakes in Richmond and Northern Virginia. Thank you, Barry, for having us. This has been super fun. The studio looks great. And let's see. My favorite flavor is very hard to choose. We do have pop-up flavors that change, and we have for 2 weeks. So we just had a peach one, and now we're doing some new ones coming up too. But my favorite flavor is probably the chocolate chip. It's delicious, very chocolatey, and who doesn't like chocolate?
I'm not going to let Gina off that easy. Sorry, everybody. This could become a little bit more about Gina. So, Gina, we have Gary is a mutual friend, and Gary loves Bundt Cakes, right? He loves the cupcakes, but what he really loves is the icing. Well, can he just walk in and buy icing?
So just a little fun fact is we call it frosting. We don't call it icing. I'm sorry.
All right.
But no, unfortunately, he cannot come in to buy it. You can order extra frosting on the cake, or you can do light frosting or no frosting, but we do not sell the frosting individually.
So Gary and I, we joke with you quite a bit about this, and we remember our moms made Bundt Cakes. This is how we started this conversation. And no icing or no frosting was available. And that makes it. So, again, I'm not giving my opinion which one I like better, because I like them all. But I do love the frosting. Just so you guys know, it's pretty good. So I encourage people to try it out. So go ahead. Who's next?
Hello. Barry, thanks for having us. This has been, this is great. What a beautiful office. And radio room, or your podcast room. My name is Daniel Delgado. I'm one of the owners, and I primarily work in Northern Virginia with Lenny Wallen over here. Speaking of the frosting, what a lot of people don't know this is our frosting technique. Those petals is actually trademarked. So really? We are the only company that is allowed to frost those petals that go down the frosting. So if you ever see it, report them to the Better Business Bureau. They are violating. They are violating. Trademark. Wow. Yes. And so when we went through training, and when we came into Nothing Bundt Cakes, that was something that was really exciting. It's because we're a one-stop shop. That's my favorite thing about us is when you come in, you not only get an amazing cake, an amazing product, but you also get everything that goes with it. and our joy creators and our managers are so well trained and really at formulating your experience and getting you guys everything that you need. So exciting. And we're growing in Richmond. We've grown here quickly. And so we're still spreading the word. And a lot of people don't even know we're here. And they think that we're a corporate group. And that's one of the things we really try to educate Richmond about us, is that we are privately owned. We are a franchise, but we're the franchisees, and we live in Richmond or Fredericksburg or Alexandria, and all of our money and employees are local. So we are not the big bad corporate group as a lot of people in Richmond might think. So really want to spread the word on that. And that said, my favorite cake is lemon. Lemon. Very simple. As a matter of fact,
my birthday cake.
yes, most in the bakery. Lindsay, is this true? It's most men that visit Nothing But Cakes prefer lemon. Would you say that's an accurate statement?
I would say that's accurate.
And what about the women? Was it white chocolate raspberry?
Yes.
Yes. What is your favorite, Lindsay?
Chocolate out of the oven.
Chocolate out of the oven.
Yes, but there's not many that I won't eat.
Yes. And as you guys can maybe hear, Lindsay's from East Texas.
So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
My name is Lindsay Escalante. I'm the regional manager for the Richmond Bakeries. Right now, I'm here to unite our bakeries, train, get us to brand standard, make sure we stay elevated, and get our managers to the position to where they're able to run multiple locations and run our bakery successfully and market and just bring in the sales as much as we can and just bring the joy. Really, that's what we're here for, is to bring the joy and to just bring all the people to our bakeries and to know that we can help celebrate anything they've got going on.
Hi, I'm Erin Maynard. I'm a general manager for our Short Pump location. I would say my favorite part of being at Nothing Bundt Cakes is just the atmosphere. It is a really great atmosphere, not only as like the consumer, as the guest that comes in, but as a worker there. I'd never managed anything, and it was just a very nurturing environment to learn that in. And then I would say my favorite, honestly, little boring, but I really like our confetti, because it's not just vanilla with sprinkles, it's like actual birthday cake. But that would be my favorite.
All right, I'll hop on in. My name's Linny Wallen. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for all of our bakeries. I will kind of hop off of what a few of you have already said, which is that we are a very joyful company, a very joyful brand. You heard Daniel refer to our joy creators. That's what we call our front of house guest services. And that's really the focus of our company, is bringing the joy to our communities and being part of everyday celebrations, birthdays, weddings. We get to really interact with people and build connections with our community. So I would say that's absolutely my favorite bit. I like to say that we're a people company that happens to sell cake, rather than a cake company that has to work with people.
Your favorite cake?
My favorite cake is the gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. I am not a gluten-free person, but it is fantastic. There's not very many good gluten-free products around. I would say it's definitely a game changer. You're definitely not missing out if you do have celiacs.
Hello, my name's Doug Brown. I'm one of the owners. We are kind of a family business here. Gina's my wife and Daniel's my brother-in-law. And believe it or not, we've been in Richmond for over 5 years now. So very, very exciting. We opened our first store in the Short Pump area. And now we have stores in Carytown and Midlothian and off of Hull Street near Swift Creek, Colonial Heights, Mechanicsville, and we're looking at other locations to try and get as much close to you. But the great thing that we've done here recently is really, really expanded our 3PD, 2PD, and delivery. So you can go online to any of the number of things and order cakes, and we'll get them delivered to you, which makes it as convenient as possible. We try and get out into the community. Also, we're doing a little kiosk over at the Short Pump Town Center right now on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going super, super well. With that in mind, we had just recently spoken with Barry, the head of the BBB, and he has invited us in, which we really, really appreciate. He's got a beautiful office here and tremendous number of services provided it, and we're very anxious to get involved with this and just, first time podcast kind of thing. It's so cool. So it's been a great experience. I love Nothing Bundt Cakes. I love that it's not only great cake, but they also make great gifts. You can always brighten somebody's day with a little bit of cake, which makes it that much more enjoyable business. And I don't know, but my favorite cake's white chocolate raspberry. I don't know.
Wow.
what that makes me, but
Well, one thing you let everybody know that's listening, you guys all have different taste buds, and that's why you guys are successful, because you offer that. I think Doug should come out with a maybe a Texas barbecue flavor. What do you think? Maybe a special one, and they do catering. They could do wedding cakes. They brought me a lemon birthday cake for my birthday. It was amazing. And for Kentucky Derby, I got a cake or cupcakes with little horses on them, and my guests love them. And every time I get them at my parties, I'm a hit. And I was at my daughter's party up in Alexandria, her going away party, and somebody brought in Nothing Bundt Cakes. And I'm terrible at getting his name right. I'm sorry. But Jennifer, I couldn't believe it when they walked in. I go, "You got that from from a local bakery down in Richmond." They go, "No, we got it in Alexandria." They're a young couple that's what they bring to parties. So they were a hit, let me tell you. And there were no leftovers, by the way. So they're an accredited business, bbb.org. Thank you all. Thanks for taking on A Little Blind Faith. Only one person has had experience in podcasting. Now you all can say. You can get a badge on your website, a badge on your shoulder. So thank you all, and we'll let you get going. So have a great day.
Thank you.